What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast, and having some issues recording this. It's like my third time recording it, so let's see if it uh, goes well this time. So we see she's talking about market manipulation. So I'll just play the video, and we'll see that market manipulation is a real thing.
Ledger exchanges, cryptocurrency exchanges are typically, they trade off ledger, meaning they trade off of the blockchain. They have their own private ledger, their own private database, and their customers trade on that database. They can jump on and off the protocol, but they're generally doing it on a private ledger. So market manipulation practices that we see in traditional markets today are also happening in cryptocurrency markets, but maybe many would say at an accelerated pace. They're often conducted on private databases, and central banks would have to consider that as well. Are you going to allow for off-ledger trading of the digital currency that is issued by central banks? Let me just see here. There's nothing new when it comes to dark pool trading. Citibank was recently fined for, 10 seconds. There's a lot I could say about market integrity, and I could talk to you a lot about.
And there you have it. And like she said, the manipulation is 10 times more in the crypto space than it is in the regular markets. Just right now, there's not that regulation. So whoever's taking advantage of it is taking a great advantage of it. Now, moving forward, we see that Blockchain Backer posted this. He said, in the 17 bull run, we had a big correction in June and July. I've told that story several times. Sentiment was just like now. Euphoria was followed by its end of the times, or euphoria followed by its the end of times, many calling for way lower prices, which never came. And we see that in 2017 and 2021, in July, we hit that 1.618 fib level. You see here, hit that fib level right there. You see right here, we reached out up top, boom, we hit that 1.618 fib level. Okay, similarities. Now, it looks scary at the time. It's like the bubble popped, and everyone's saying, that's it, that's the end. And he says, then you know what happened next. So from that little pop right there, just massively went up on a run. Now he says, while I'm not a believer in that we'll see something of that magnitude again, or 100K plus, at least not in this cycle, he still sees cases for optimism that there's another leg higher. So here he's proposing that we're gonna reach, about right there, and that's where he thinks it's gonna be all over. But yeah, I mean, he's laying it out here for you, and he's saying that there's another leg up higher to reach that full extension all the way up here. And this is his range of where he sees us going, and we're between 72 and 80,000, somewhere around there. And so there you have it. And prepare yourself because there's another leg higher. And I'm in agreement with him about what he says. And that's why I always talk about the short-term profits and the long-term profits. Now, that's not financial advice. Everyone has their own plan for themselves. So make sure you have a plan, first of all. Now, here is BitBoy, and he has been activated in talking about XRP. And, we'll see the reasons why. Maybe he's trying to make a quick buck. Who knows? But he's been promoting it a lot on his channel. So excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video to show you what he's been talking about lately.
Set will be FXRP, FXLM, FDoge, etc., etc. And it can be compared to a wrapped asset. This is similar to liquidity mining on the Curve DeFi platform, where you receive S assets or synthetic wrapped assets when you stake, like SBTC. When an asset token is sent to an agent on Flare Finance, the agent will collateralize the transaction with 2.5 times the equivalent price in Spark tokens. This keeps the transaction secured, because if an agent doesn't come through with their end of the smart contract agreement or tries to make off with the funds, the user would receive 2.5 times the value in Spark tokens, and the agent would be penalized. There will be rewards for putting assets into the exchange, and rewards will also be given for validating transactions. According to Flare Networks, the Spark airdrop will happen sometime this month. Anyone who held XRP on the snapshot date of December 12, 2020 will will be eligible for the airdrop coins. Exchanges will automatically distribute the allotted share of Spark tokens for each eligible wallet. Ripple employees don't have any access to the airdrop, and users have the option to opt out of the airdrop if you don't like free money. There's been some chatter on the internet about concern for tax implications of the airdrop, and others are looking forward to getting the Spark tokens, plan to save them, and see what happens with the Flare network in the future. Users will receive the equivalent amount of Spark token that they had in XRP on the snapshot date, and depending on how much XRP the holder had, there can definitely be some tax implications for the sudden influx of new funds. An article on Forbes.com warns that the IRS taxes airdrop tokens like income, meaning that these funds will have to be reported at tax time, and taxes will have to be paid. Depending on how the value of the asset matures, the ability to easily pay taxes on the airdrop will vary and might need some planning by holders who will receive a large amount. Pencils down, class. Flare is vying for the gold star of DeFi with its own way of being a studious pupil of smart contracts. And only time will tell how useful this network will become.
So he's been activated, and he's heavily talking about Flare and XRP. So, and he has a large following. So we'll see where it heads. Now, to add a little humor, I thought this was a funny meme. To the moon. Just going down. It's current state of the market. So I thought you guys might enjoy that. All right, guys. Hope this episode has brought you some value. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Share this video. Let others hear about what we're talking about. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.